Hello everyone. Let me introduce my project, TradeWhisper Reward. Here we will build an AI-powered conversational OTC trading protocol natively on the ASCII chain. Right now, the gap between artificial intelligence and decentralized finance is massive. We bridge the gap by entirely replacing traditional, clunky, DeFi interfaces with an autonomous multi-agent system. With TradeWhisper, the AI is the product. Our vision is simple. Just whisper your trade. The chain handles the rest. The problem: we built TradeWhisper because the current trading infrastructure is broken in three critical ways. Here the problem one. Off-chain OTC trading relies heavily on blind trust, exposing users to serious fraud and counterparty risk. Here the problem two. Complex, multi-step DeFi interfaces act as a barrier, causing the majority of mainstream users to abandon their platform. Here the problem three. Market makers lack a public on-chain track record, making trust completely invincible and manual error devastating. What? Looking at these three massive failures, we ask ourselves one question. What if executing a secure on-chain trade felt exactly like sending a text message? Now, under the hood, with TradeWhisper, that is exactly what you get. You simply type sell 10 USDC for HSP. I want at least 33 HSP, and you are done. The trade is executed on chain and fully verified. Under the hood, three things happen instantly. The AI passes your intent, understanding exactly what you want to achieve. The ASCII chain handles the execution, connecting you with the market makers automatically. The block explorer proves every step, giving you an immutable receipt of your trade. Here are the solution. To make the possible, we engineered a seamless three-step solution. First, you are type your trade in plain English. There is no deep jargon required. Second, our AI engine instantly passes your words. It converts your Second, our AI engine instantly passes your words into a strict validated trade schema. It converts your natural language into a structured JSON request that smart contracts can actually understand. Here are the three smart contracts: trade router, atomic swap, reputation registry. Here are the trade router which broadcasts your request to the network. Atomic swap, which guarantees that both tokens settle in a single transaction, meaning zero partial fees and zero fraud cost. Here are the reputation registry, which permanently records the market makers successful trade, finally making trust visible on chain. Here are the protocol. It starts on the far left. The user enters the trade intent in pure natural language into our next.js frontend. Here, it starts on the far left. The user enters their trade intent in pure natural language into our next.js frontend. The frontend immediately sends a post request to our backend API, where our AI engine passes their conventional text to a strict structured JSON effect. Once passed, the user simply confirms and signs that approval. That is the only manual click required. The frontend then calls request trade on our trade data smart contract. This instantly broadcasts a trade requested event to the network, logging the transaction as directly to the block explorer. Now our multi-agent system takes over. Our autonomous market agent is constantly listening. It catches that event, computes the optimal price, and calls submit offer to push a signed offer back to the router. Once the offer is validated, the trade is pulled directly to the atomic swap smart contract via execute trade path. This is the most critical step. Both tokens are swapped in a single atomic helium transaction, which is all or nothing, meaning zero partial fees and zero fraud cost. And finally, the trade executed even fails. The final settlement has to explorer. The front end instantly updates the user with the live status and its feelings. It starts with the whisper and ends with a mathematical guaranteed on-chain settlement. When you compare TradeWhisper directly against the status quo, the paradigm shift is obvious. If you look at the traditional OTC, users are stuck negotiating in messy Telegram threads, relying on slow, trust-based off-chain settlements. DEX try to fix this, but they are just replacing Telegram with complex nodes and slow on-chain mechanics. TradeWhisper fixes both. Our user experience is just a simple chat, and the settlement is not just on-chain; it is atomic and instant. Furthermore, traditional OTC has absolutely zero transparency and relies on word of mouth for market maker reputation. With TradeWhisper, every single step is fully explorer verified, and we replace blind faith with a firm and on-chain reputation registry. Because of this architecture, we take the high fraud risk of traditional OTC and the medium risk of DEX. We completely eliminate it. Now let's move to demo time. Yeah, this is our project, TradeWhisper. Just whisper your trade, and the chain will break. Here the chat. Now we want to give a plain natural text language. I want first we have to connect our wallet. In wallet connected on ASCII decimal, I want to sell. Now I will request to swap 10 USDC for SSP. Approval missing. Here we have to approve confirmation. Then we have to wait for some time. Where approval will confirmed. Then we have to transact for the approve for the transaction request. We can see it with the accepts are rejected. Here the offer was submitted. It accepts the trade. Here we have to copy the slash. Now we have to give our hash. Here the transaction details. We have the message we accepted. Now TradeWhisper revolutionizes decentralized finance by transforming the complex, risky world of crypto trading into a simple conversation. Currently, traders are forced to choose between the high fraud risk of off-chain OTC chats and the frustrating, complex user experience of traditional brokers. While market makers operate without any verifiable reputation, we solve this by allowing users to simply type their trade intent in plain language, plain English. Our AI agent instantly processes this intent and autonomous market agent computes the offer. And in smart contract, execute an instant atomic step directly on the RC chain by combining an intuitive AI interface with Explorer, verified settlement, and an on-chain reputation registry. TradeWhisper completely eliminates counterparty fraud and makes trading as easy as sending a texting message. Thank you.